What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today is going to be another one of my lovely vlog slash how-to slash my opinion type videos. So today's topic, I've been getting a few comments lately asking, like, do you scan all the books, or like, how do you know what to scan and what not to scan? So today's topic, what should be your plan of attack as a used book reseller when you walk into a thrift store? So let's get right on into it. All right, so everybody's situation is going to be different because everybody has different thrift stores, and everybody's going to have your run-of-the-mill Goodwill, Salvation Army, Savers, all the big names. But then you also have your smaller, more local thrift stores. So everybody's basically plan should be a little bit different. So this is kind of my overall specific plan, and for the most part it's going to work anywhere you go. So first thing, the thrift store you walk into, are the books sorted or not? Some thrift stores, believe it or not, actually sort their books by genre, or nonfiction, cookbooks, textbooks, fiction, kids books. Now most thrift stores don't sort their books. Besides, usually they have like a kids book section and then just everything else all over the place. But if it is sorted, where should you start? So you're always going to want to start with like the educational and textbooks, because that's where you're going to get the biggest bang for your buck if you do find something. So textbooks, educational books like workbooks and stuff, always good to scan those first if they're separated. Next up, you're going to go to nonfiction. That's going to be all your stuff that's basically real. So like history books, military books, self-help, religious books, like that kind of stuff is going to be your basically, your second stop besides textbooks. Third stop, you got fiction and kids books. Don't overlook kids books. As you've seen in my few past videos, we have been finding decent profits in kids books lately. And fiction, there's always a ton of fiction. So tips for fiction: when you're scanning as you start, or a lot of seasoned sellers know, there's just some authors that publish 15 books a year and you just skip over them. So the two I have written down that I don't even bother scanning. No offense to either one of these authors if you're watching, but your books are not profitable on Amazon, on eBay, on Facebook, on anywhere you go. You couldn't even trade these books in for a penny if you wanted to. Nora Roberts, I don't scan. Keep on Moving. James Patterson, I don't scan. Keep on Moving. The last bulk book buy, the guy had all this James Patterson. I must have went through like probably 50 James Patterson books. Not a single one was worth a penny, and I'm pretty sure when I traded them in, I got like $5 for all 50 of them. So as you go, you'll develop knowledge of who you're going to skip over. The same with like the Betty Crocker cookbooks and that kind of stuff. That's all junk. So we're not worried about that, and that's going to speed up your time as you're going too. So yes, scan every book, but yes, have exclusions, and you'll develop those as you go. You'll know, hey, this author sucks, I'm skipping this. And believe it or not, I've been in thrift stores where they had whole shelves: Nora Roberts, Danielle Steele, and James Patterson. We're not wasting time on that. We want to utilize our time in the most efficient way we can, because some of these stores have thousands of books we got to scan. So that's if it's sorted. If it's not sorted, some thrift stores have dates that they put the books out. So I have Salvation Armies around me, and thankfully the one does it right. They put the date that they put the book out on the shelf on the spine. So all I got to do was look at last time I went. You want to keep track of when you're going to stores, and next time I go, I know I'm only scanning books that are dated after that date. So I don't have to scan the whole store again. I just got to scan what they put out since I was last there. So let's see what else we got. Always scan hard to reach shelves. Yes, I know it sounds stupid, but how many people that are just in there buying books for themselves are going to get down and crawl on the bottom shelf, straighten books, dig out books? I promise you, if you start scanning in hard to reach places, you're going to find a lot more profitability. It sounds stupid, but I'm telling you, whenever I'm down scanning those bottom shelves or some of the higher shelves that are hard to reach, even if you got to just pull out a bunch of them, scan them and put them back, you'll do real well. So that's my plan of attack when I walk into a thrift store. Textbooks, nonfiction, fiction, and kids. That's the order you should scan if they're separated. If they're not separated, you'll develop knowledge over time of authors you just want to avoid. You're not going to waste time scanning. That'll speed up your process. You're not going to be in these stores for an hour scanning books. Honestly, I'm recording videos, so it takes me a little bit longer, but you should not be in a thrift store over 30 minutes, even if they have thousands and thousands of books, because you're just scanning as fast as you can. And trust me, you can get through a lot more than you think you can when you get into a groove and you're just going. You're just listening for that green money sound. So hopefully this video helps some of you out that are just getting started, and appreciate each and every one of you watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more used book thrifting videos. Bye-bye.